Hello there. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time today to communicate a need that we have here at Hope Learning Center. First, I want to give a little bit of background about Hope Learning Center. You might already know that Hope Learning Center has been in existence since about 2005. And since 2005, we have experienced a lot of different changes. One of the biggest changes that we have undergone in the recent past is that we formed a nonprofit. We became a nonprofit organization. In February 2020, Miss B and I, for a myriad of reasons, which I can talk about some other time, I don't want to go into it right now, but we felt called to form the Learning Center into a nonprofit. This proved to be a very costly and lengthy process, but by God's grace, we were approved in the fall of 2021. Since becoming a nonprofit organization, we have experienced many other changes as well. We've added more teachers, we've added more elementary classes, and we've added more tutoring as well. As I'm sure you can imagine, this has been challenging financially, and we currently find ourselves in a tight place financially. While we want to keep tuition rates affordable, we also need to take care of our financial responsibilities. As I'm sure you can imagine, there are many costs associated with running a learning center. Some of the costs you might be familiar with, but some of them might surprise you. We have costs like B&O tax. B&O tax is a Washington state business and occupancy tax. And yes, even as a nonprofit organization, we have to pay that each year. We also have accounting fees. We do most of our own books, but we need to pay for the program to operate QuickBooks. We pay an accountant to do our end of the year taxes, and we have a bookkeeper that helps us with our payroll each month as well. We have liability insurance, and liability insurance is pretty costly as well. And the churches have requested that we carry a sexual misconduct rider on our liability insurance. So that adds to our financial responsibility. We also have books that we provide the classes with. We have obviously lots of classroom supplies that we need. We have payroll expenses for our office manager, and we also pay our teachers. We want to pay our teachers as close to a fair wage as we can because they are trained teachers. They go through different trainings that we do. We meet as teachers, and also they plan amazing classes and they grade all of the students' work. So I'm sure you can imagine that all of that takes a lot of time. So we want to compensate them as well as we possibly can. So where do you fit in all of this? And what do we need? Well, first of all, if you know of any organizations that have grants for learning centers like ours, please respond to this email with that information. I have already applied for the Furstenberg Foundation grant. I have not heard anything back yet, but I did apply for that grant. I also applied for the Chick-fil-A grant. I have several other leads to follow as far as philanthropic businesses throughout Clark County. I'm getting to the point where I'm becoming bold and just asking because I believe that what we offer is very valuable to our community. Also, we plan to have a fundraising event coming up on May 5th. How can you help with this? Well, you can help by donating food for the event. And also, you can donate some things that we can raffle off. We plan to raffle off some things, perhaps a basket or maybe just individual items. So, if you handcraft anything, maybe you do pottery, maybe you make jewelry, maybe you make handbags, maybe you have a service-based business and you could give a gift card for your services that we could raffle off. All of those things would be very helpful. We will be sending out a sign up genius so that you can sign up to bring food or donations of the kinds that I just suggested. So please be watching your email for that. We would really appreciate any help that you can give. We also will need help setting up for the event and taking down the event. And it should be lots of fun. We are having Amy Brown do one of her English country dances. She has quite the following. So I'm sure a lot of her people will attend, but we want you to get the word out as well. We will be sending you the flyer so that you could print that and invite anybody that you can think of. We hope it's a very well attended event and a chance to spark the interest of fundraising. It's new. We haven't really done much fundraising, but I'm hoping that it will go well and it will be a starting point. We believe God is calling us to continue to offer excellent, high quality classes for homeschoolers. Many people do not want their students to be in the public school system anymore, and we can come alongside and support you as homeschoolers. Please consider helping us in this journey by getting involved with our fundraising. Watch for those emails with the specifics and do what you can to help us out. Thank you for your time, and please contact me with any questions that you have. Take care.